let's go to some rum.
Rumpelstiltskin? Sorry, that was a bad joke that nobody gets but me, but okay, that's cool.
Rumple rum.
Rumple rum.
So this is from the St. Lucia Distillers.
Yes.
This is actually where I went on my honeymoon, so St. Lucia. I'm very fond of St. Lucia. Unfortunately, the distillery had burned down when I went there, so that kind of sucked.
Sorry.
Yeah, so I didn't get to visit it. But that was way long time ago.
Okay. Let's jump in here.
Yeah, so St. Lucian Reserve. So this is going to be molasses. They're not going to add flavoring. You know, the problem with rum is there's this misunderstanding that rum should be sweet. That's because a lot of people add, you know, flavorings to it to make it seem sweet instead of letting the natural occurrence of fermentation and distillation and aging be the flavoring. This is one of the preeminent distillers who's trying to combat that kind of like adding things.
But it does, I mean, not that it's sweet, but it is.
Well, sure.
We just drank 100 and then 110 proof whiskey, and then I'm like,
right.
That's not so.
It's so different. It's definitely molasses forward. Got a little bit of funk in there. I get some like Jamaican jerk, some ginger, some clove.
Definitely clovey.
It's a very nice sipping rum. You know, this is one where it would make a great daiquiri, it would make a great punch, but at the end of the day, I would like to see people put this in their glass, sip it with a cigar. This is one of the better rums out there that you'll find for sipping, and it doesn't hit it too hard. And I think if you're a whiskey drinker, you'll appreciate this because it does have some of those caramelly notes. But it's got that it's got that molasses funk that people kind of come to know and love with rum. Some of the more like classic rums it is.
I'm glad you pull that in because I think there's a lot of people that are especially diehard whiskey drinkers that don't necessarily give that category a chance, but it's such a great category and it really is a great entry point into all the barrel-aged spirits. I mean, there's always that common denominator there, so.
And if you're ever looking to explore rum, I've got a good friend who runs a blog called Cocktail Wonk. Highly recommend that. I also wrote a book called Rum Curious. I take a very similar approach as I did at Bourbon Curious and try to break down how everything tastes and where, you know, how they make things. So it is a fun category to explore. And if you love drama, rum is an ongoing soap opera.